YouTube. So I got me a whole nother video that I'm about to come at y'all about today. And guess what? Yes, that's right. You read the title correctly. This is what we're going to be discussing. And it's all about me. You know, y'all been knowing for a while. I mean, everybody knows that I am an open book. And if it seems like I'm screaming, probably because sometimes this thing doesn't record loud enough. So I want to make sure that y'all can hear me. So this is not part of my craziness. I'm yelling because I want to make sure that the mic is turned up and I can be heard on here. So anyway, let me give y'all a quick look at what I got on. Like y'all give two shits. Hold on, let me take y'all to the mirror. I forgot. My good broke ass finally got me a up and down mirror. That's what I got on. Some trouser pants. You know? Yeah. Just some trouser pants and a scarf and a little shirt. I had to go take care of some stuff today, so you know. Anyway. So let's just get to it, y'all. But the thing about me, y'all, is that I don't feel like I'm sharing too much of my life. The thing about me is that I have no problem with sharing anything about my life because I feel like maybe something I share will help the next person out. So that title is correct. So suicide is not a joke. Um, Now, if y'all haven't paid attention to my other videos, um, or I think I may uploaded one. I have to go back. I've got so many on here. And I was talking about I was diagnosed with um, four different disorders of mental illness. And today we can go over it, I guess, if y'all want to. Again. But so I get therapy, y'all. I take medications. I stay on my medicines because they actually do help me. Now, I told my doctor I don't want to be so sedated where I don't know what the hell going on and I'm zombied out. That's for them who really need to be zombied out. I can't be that zombied out because I'm still functional. I'm still functional. Functionable. Did I say that right? Probably fuck no. Anyway, so um yeah. So at one point I was taking like five different let's see, like five, six different pills in the morning, and I would take like four in the afternoon, and then I would take like five at night. That's a lot of pills. Some of them I was repeating, and so got my list today too. It was something that I was going to tell y'all about also. You know, every medicine has its side effects. Okay, I don't want to get off. I don't want to get off the subject. All right, y'all. So I like to say that I was diagnosed with these disorders. I am not battling these disorders. I am living with these disorders because most likely they're not going to go anywhere. It's just all about managing and maintaining the disorder, and I don't care how much you want to fight and say I don't have a disorder. I don't have a problem. If you're diagnosed with it, most likely you do. I was diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder, which is GAD. I was also diagnosed with post traumatic stress disorder. I think everyone pretty much knows what that is. I was also diagnosed as bipolar 1, and I was also diagnosed as schizoaffected. Um, Majority of those diagnoses, my mother herself is diagnosed with, except the post traumatic stress disorder, which I think that she should have been because she went through a lot too as a kid and growing into adulthood. Same thing like me, but she wasn't diagnosed. She's diagnosed with a personality disorder, but I can't remember what it's called. But it's not a joke. But so this is hereditary. I pray that the gene has not been passed down to my daughter because she gets it on both sides. Her father, mother was mentally ill, and then of course she has me as mentally ill, and her grandmother, my mother. So I pray to God it gets my daughter. Today, though, we're going to go over each and every one of my diagnoses, and I'm gonna talk about them briefly, and go over the medicines and stuff that I'm taking, just so y'all can get an idea of me. I know that I come across crazy sometimes. Some of y'all might think I'm normal. It's nothing wrong with having a mental disorder. Never be afraid to go get checked, and never be afraid to say I have a disorder, but I am taking care of it. It's one thing to have it and don't take care of it, than to have it and do take care of it. So don't be ashamed about that, because suicide is not a joke. If you ever feel suicidal, there is crisis hotline number that you can call. Also call your local police. Dial 911. That's the easiest number to dial. You can remember that number. Each state, each city has its own direct, like, number to, like, for instance, we have adapt crisis, adult crisis, and we have another one I can't remember. So let's get into it. The first disorder that I'm going to talk about that I have, the generalized anxiety disorder. That disorder is basically, I always have anxiety. I'm always, unless I take my medication. And before I was diagnosed, I was always having anxiety attacks. I don't know if you've never had an anxiety attack before, but them motherfuckers can damn near kill you. It feels like fucking elephants or something is trampling on your ass. I swear, it's terrible. It's nothing that you want to feel. And you feel like you're trying to get away and you're crawling. If you've ever had the feeling, and you fall to the ground, you grab your chest, you think, no, it's not a fucking heart attack. It's not a myocardial infarction. It's probably an anxiety attack, especially if you feel it in here versus here. Anxiety, you usually feel it right in here. In the, like, right, I don't know, for some reason, at least that's where mine is. Right now I'm taking five different medications, and not all for that anxiety, but that's what my generalized anxiety disorder is. So I basically take Wellbutrin, and what was that other one? See, they've changed my medicines again, so well, yeah, I'm gonna say the Wellbutrin. I don't know. I was taking Buspirone, which was a small 5 milligram tablet, and I could take up to 2 to 3 of them at a time. And they no longer are prescribing these to me because I'm taking another medicine. See, it's crazy. That is supposed to be. I'm taking another medicine that's supposed to help with that, which is the. Well, I guess it is the bupropion. Yeah, the Divapro, and it's a generic name for that. It's DIVALPROEX, sodium direct release, 250 milligrams. I take 3 of those. I take 3 250 milligrams for my mood, to stabilize my mood, and before I go to bed at night. So that's a little bit about the generalized anxiety disorder. It's short, it's sweet. That's basically what it is. I think a lot of Americans suffer from generalized anxiety disorder just from stressing out. Stop stressing. Don't stress. Okay. All right. So, the next topic is going to be the bipolar one. You have a bipolar one, two, and three, if I'm not mistaken. And y'all, I just started this tape. I just started this video. I'm going off of what I've learned on my own. I didn't go look up nothing. So some of this stuff, you can go look it up yourself to get some more facts. But there's bipolar one, two, and three. Um, and they broke. I had a paper that broke them down, but I don't want to bore y'all on what bipolar one, two, and three. I'm just gonna talk about my disorder and how it affects me. With my bipolar, I have lost a lot of friendships, and I think that comes with the generalized anxiety disorder also. I've lost a lot of friendships, um, simply because I have manic and mania moments. My manic moments is where I'm high sprung. I've got all this energy. I have all these great ideas running through my head. I want to complete these ideas. I become very spontaneous, um, and very risque in do certain things. So if I don't keep that under control, I will lose control. I will go bipolar on your ass if I have to, though. And when I go off on you, it ain't no bipolar spell. It's because you done did something to make me go off on you. See, I'm not homicidal. I'm not homicidal. I'm suicidal. I'm a suicide junkie. That's what I am. I tried to commit suicide almost this many times. 10 times almost. I was hospitalized 4 out of the almost 10 times that I tried to commit suicide. So I have that bipolar disorder, and it's a mood situation. So I take, now, believe it or not, vitamin E. Did y'all know that that is good for mood stabilization? I mean, it's good for your hair, nails, and skin. But I'll be damned, I did not know that it also helps with your mood. It balances some chemicals or something like that. And um, and then I take Halidol, which is also for it's a mood stabilizer. I take a bunch of mood stabilizers because my mood is really fucked up. I can't live with myself half the time because um, I get really moody if I don't take my medicine, whatever that is. Yes, bitch, I takes my shit. I ain't got time. I got me a little, hold on. I got my med minder and I take my medicine. So the Halidol helps me with my moods. I don't know, y'all probably heard about that Halidol. It's strong. I'm not taking a big dose. I'm taking a my office where I go, the pharmacy, they only have 5 and 10s. So I'm taking 10 milligram, which is considerably strong. And I take that at nighttime. It helps me with my sleep because I have impaired insomnia. I have insomnia so bad that I will stay up for days like a fucking crackhead, and I don't even smoke crack. Okay? I have had moments, those mania moments. That's when the mania of the bipolar kicks in. When I'm not sleeping, the insomnia. That's part of the mania. Mania is when you're MANIA is when you're feeling low. When I'm in having a mania moment, everybody's against me. I don't have all these great thoughts and ideas. I feel worthless. I feel like nobody cares. I feel like I'm not going to see the end of the goddamn tunnel. Okay? That's how I feel when I go into my mania um, moments versus my manic moments. They both scare me because I can either get severely depressed where I think about suicide. I still have those thoughts. It's just like an individual who has been on drugs majority of their life. It's a daily fight. A daily fight. And it's a daily fight for me not to think about suicide and not to want to take steps into it. Suicide is not cool. Don't do it. If you're thinking about suicide, like I said again, if you're thinking about hurting yourself, please call somebody. More people care than what you think. Don't take yourself out. So, yeah, that's what my mother. She's diagnosed with bipolar two, not two, but she's bipolar two. The 1, 2, 3. She's the number two, and so that's how that does me. Now I take that Halidol, that vitamin E. I'm taking the Wellbutrin. The Diapropro, it has a different name. I cannot think of the generic name for it, but it's real. It gets you really sedated and sleepy too. Half of these medicines I don't take in the daytime. Like I told my doctor, I'm not about to be zombied out. I'm not going to take this mess and be zombied out. So, yeah. I just looked at the time. I'm 15 minutes in. Dang. So, yeah. I'm taking all of those. Okay, so the next one, let me move forward because I feel like I'm getting off track. Um, what else am I diagnosed with? I'm also diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder. The post-traumatic stress disorder, everyone pretty much is familiarized with post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Not every patient or individual who's living with the post-traumatic stress disorder has been in the military. That's not true. When they diagnosed me with it, I was like, no, I've never been in the military. No, no, no. And they were like, yes, 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 just by eval. But what happened is that throughout my life from birth, I really have had one trauma after another, and I never really just got over it. Like beginning, when I was being born into this world, and I was having a fucking asthma attack. I almost died coming into this world. I came into this world suicidal. I almost fucking died having an asthma attack. I don't have asthma anymore, but I did then. I grew out of it. It was acute asthma or something like that. So, and from there, I went through adoption. I went through my mother not being there because of her drug habit. Me and my brother would spend times in our apartment by ourselves, but my mother loved us. It's just that she loved the drug a little more. So, and that's how she medicated herself, through drugs. So yeah, from there, I suffered a molestation that I can't even remember. It's so far back, I don't even know. I know it happened to me. I know something happened to me because I wouldn't have these odd, weird dreams that I have. And on top of that, and here's the thing, I have dreams that I'm having sex with my brother. Okay? My brother. Now, my brother has never touched me in his whole entire fucking life. I have no idea why I'm having those dreams that I'm having sex with my brother. That's sick. But I have no idea why it's happening. So something happened to me as a child, and this medicine is helping rebirth it again. And I'm scared because I don't know who did it or what. And I'll know soon. So, and I also have these reoccurring dreams that I'm immobile and I can't move. I can't even move. For real. It's like my legs have concrete on them or something. So from there, being taken from my mother and being placed with my grandmother, who is actually my great aunt, but I was made to call her grandma through adoption because they adopted my mother and father previously. It's a mess. That's why I'm all fucked up. It's just confusing. And I didn't know who to call mama, or granny, or auntie. I didn't know. So guess what? I just didn't call nobody nothing. I didn't call nobody nothing. And I was a bitch when I was younger. I'm better at it now. My temperament is a whole lot better. Few years ago, you couldn't control me, and I'd be damned if you tried, because it wasn't gonna happen. Last but not least, because I've covered GAD, bipolar, post-traumatic stress disorder, and schizoaffective. Schizoaffective is exactly what it sounds like. Schizoaffective is where I'm not schizophrenia completely, although my mother is a complete schizophrenic. She's diagnosed with it, a severe case of it. Yes, schizophrenia, you do hear things sometimes. It all depends on the levels of where people are. As for me, um, hold on real quick. Hello? Yeah, yeah, I'm here. Okay. All right, bet. You bringing Prince? Oh, damn. Okay. All right, bye. Okay, I'm back. That was my friend Princess puppy, the dog. I love him. I want him. She has the best puppy, and I need me a dog for my post traumatic stress disorder. It would help me out. And so that's what I've been in the process of doing is trying to find me a puppy. I am not an animal lover by no way, shape, or form, but I want me a puppy. I need me some companionship. I spend a lot of my time alone. That's not good. It says in the Bible, it's not good for a woman to be a man to be alone. Well, it's not good for a woman to be alone either. Damn it. Now, hell, can we all get the same equalness? But so so I'm not schizophrenic, but I'm affected by schizophrenia, which I still have symptoms of of a schizophrenic if I don't take my medicine. Like I say, it can be different levels of voices in your head. As for me, I didn't necessarily, or I don't hear voices in my head to say kill or these crazy things that y'all, may think. What I do hear in my head, though, I don't hear it anymore. It's really calm now. My head is a whole lot calm because of my medicine. Is um, what I do hear in my head is noise. It's like nonstop chitter chatter. When I say chitter chatter, I don't know how to explain this. I've been trying to explain this for months to my doctors. It's because they want me to say, "Oh yeah, I hear a voice." Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm not gonna say that because I don't hear voices. So I'm not gonna say I hear voices. My head is real busy. It's just busy, 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 busy. It's always racing thoughts, racing thoughts. There we go. But they're not even thoughts. I'm not even thinking about nothing. It's just noisy as hell in my head. It's just noisy. Honestly, it's hard to explain. Um, and with the noise that I have in my head and everything like that, um, I lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was gonna say. I don't spaz out on anybody, but I get paranoid. Okay, that's why I think everybody's against me. So I could be before I was medicated, and this is why a lot of my friendships and relationships broke up and dissipated quickly. It's for my paranoia. I could be sitting with you, for instance, and we could be hanging out, and this ain't the first time we've hung out, and you just so happen to say something a little lower than you usually would to somebody else. To me, you just said something about me. You just talked about me, and you plotting on me, bitch. You plotting on me? You plotting on me? You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it makes me feel. Like I'm getting plotted on. Ooh, bitch, you scare me. And so that's my schizoaffected modes. You can affect it. You could go look it up. Like I said, I take a lot of mood stabilizers. I think I just read the medicines out to y'all. Bupropion SR, which is Wellbutrin. And I told y'all I'm going to get the name for the doctor, the Halidol, vitamin E. Oh, and because of my insomnia, they diagnosed me with insomnia, but they didn't. But they did. As I told you, I have severe insomnia. I take a shitload of sleep medicines at night. If I don't take them, I won't go to sleep. And like right now, I'm working off of 0 hours of sleep. The last time I went to sleep was the day before yesterday. Now, I've been up. I tried to lay down and go to sleep last night because I had an early appointment, but I never went to sleep. And I think because my conscious mind knew that I needed to be up at 5 in the morning, so I didn't go to sleep. So I stayed awake, and I'm not tired. I'm not sleepy at all. I'm I have to take something for it to make me feel better. Anyway, so I hope this made everybody. I've done 25 minutes of talking, and um, I might go in here and edit it out and add some shit, whatever that is, to um, the video to try to shorten up because 25 minutes is long as fuck. But remember, don't feel ashamed if you have mental illness. Don't be afraid to ask for help, and certainly don't try to commit suicide. I'll put some hotline numbers up here at the end. Again, like I say, you can call your local 211 or your local 911. Or call your closest hospital, go to your closest fireplace. Call your damn cousin and be like, I'm about to commit suicide if you don't come fuck with get me. I mean, sometimes you gotta do that. You freak the people out when you call them telling you about to kill yourself, but most people that tell somebody or tell somebody they plan, they really don't want to do it anyway. I am scared to kill myself, but I want to die, but I'm scared to kill myself. Ain't that crazy? So most people who really are gonna do it, they don't tell nobody. They plan, they just do it. Those who do tell somebody, it's a cry for help, and that's exactly what I wanted. That's what I was doing, a cry for help. I needed help, so don't feel ashamed. I love y'all. Y'all keep it real. Remember to always stay on your P's and Q's. Remember to keep your eyes wide open and your mouth closed. But don't let last see. Sometimes I say shit that don't even fucking make sense though. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, one thing that I am happy about, my girl Paula J. Parker off of Hollywood Divas. She followed me back on Twitter. Y'all better get on board. And Paula J. Parker is following me, bitch. Then you better be following me, bitch. I'm going to put my Twitter up there for y'all again. But everything's already cool. So I knocked like my ashtray over and I got a shitload of ashes to clean up now. Everything's already cool though. And that's how you can find me on all my social networks. Until then, y'all stay sweet. I love y'all. See you later.